I'm Dr. Charlotte Houke, and I'm excited about being part of your learning experience here at Southern Wesleyan University. I started with Southern Wesleyan in July of 2010, and I was hired primarily to teach accounting and finance courses in the Adult and Graduate Studies program. As a CPA, my background is diverse. Having had the opportunity to move with my husband several times early in his career, I got experience in tax, financial and managerial accounting, corporate training, and I spent 5 years as a business consultant before starting a full-time teaching career in the year 2000. I began working for the state at a state college, and I stayed there 10 years. But coming to Southern Wesleyan University was a turning point in my life and a direct answer to prayer. I had considered several different opportunities. Actually, at the time, I was in the process of finishing my dissertation. I completed all my coursework for a doctorate in accounting, and I was considering some different opportunities, but nothing really materialized until the day I walked through the doors of Southern Wesleyan University on their North Augusta location. Never had I had a feeling of such immediate acceptance. The regional director would not let me leave that day until he had arranged an interview for me with the Vice President of Adult and Graduate Studies and the Dean of the College of Business. Well, after that initial interview that afternoon, I went home and I immediately felt a release from my current work situation. And things began to move very quickly, and soon I was invited to the Central Campus to interview with more people. Well, while I was on the Central Campus, one of the vice presidents looked at me and said, "You didn't know God had been preparing you for this position all along." And actually, I had been reviewing how a lot of the things that had happened in my life were just kind of falling together. Well, there were several people I interviewed with that day, including the search committee and the president of the university. But they said, in parting, that there was one more person I was going to need to talk to. And they were going to arrange that soon. And I went home and I felt so moved that I wrote a song. And I planned to sing that song at my birthday party the next week, accompanied by my husband on the guitar. Well, the day before my birthday party, I had that final interview, and I did get that job offer. And so it was a very, very exciting time. It was probably the most exciting birthday I ever had. And I had a lot of friends and family that got to hear my song. And then I became so engrossed in that experience that I began to write a story. It was a short story about God's timing in my life and how I needed to wait for God's timing for things to happen and not in my timing. Well, my first year while I was at Southern Wesleyan, I had the task of finishing my dissertation. And that's not a task I would recommend for anybody, being a first-time faculty member, first year on the job. And it was a very challenging experience that required a lot of patience. But Southern Wesleyan provided the support system that I needed. They encouraged me every step along the way. And finally, on March 16th of 2010, I successfully defended my dissertation. I've enjoyed working at a Christian university. It's just been like a little piece of heaven compared to some of the jobs that I've had in the past. I've enjoyed being able to share this experience with you and how God has worked in my life and how He's continuing to work in my life. I've been married to my husband Billy for over 30 years, and together we have 2 grown children. Teaching is my passion, and it has given me more satisfaction than any other things that I have done career-wise. I enjoy developing this course for you, and if I can assist with your learning in any way, please don't hesitate to contact me. I look forward to your participation, and thank you.